Make sure you press the record button. It's now recording. Now you can go. And the first thing you want to do, whenever y'all interviewing somebody, you want to ask them to say their first and last name and spell it. Because you may misspell his name when you go back to edit it, and you don't want to do that. So you always ask the person you're interviewing, please say your first and last name and spell it. So go ahead and do that.
What's your first and last name?
Brice Gahie.
No, you gotta speak up now.
Brice Gahie. BRICE GAHIE.
And then, depending on who the person is, if there's like a specific position they may hold, like say if he's the president of the company, you might ask him what his title is. So that way, when you do this thing called a lower thirds, if you've ever seen the news, he's watching somebody, they're interviewing Kennedy and she's the principal of a school, they'll have her name come across the bottom. It'll say her name, Kennedy, and her last name, and then it'll say principal of such and such school. That's the stuff you ask them at the beginning of the interview, so when you go and edit it, you can put all of that stuff on it. That's called a lower thirds. It's at the lower third portion of the frame when you put that on there, okay? So we're gonna skip that part. Just ask them the two questions you have for them.
I thought it was 3.
I changed it to 2 for the sake of time. Ask them 2 questions, please.
So any 2 questions?
Any 2 questions. And when you answer them, look directly at him, okay? So you asking like 3, not having 3 is a problem. You don't even have 1. You can't think of nothing. Okay, Brice, what's your? I see that you have a anime shirt on. What character is that you're wearing on your anime shirt?
Naruto.
Okay, can you tell me something about Naruto?
He loves eating ramen.
So you would be making eye contact with the person, not looking at the camera. So he's looking at you. You're giving him something to look at the whole time he's answering the question, okay? Mm-hmm. Okay, so how long have you been a fan of anime?
2 years.
2 years? Okay, can you tell me why you like anime?
Because it's interesting to me.
Okay, and see, sometimes you'll have a person who interview